whether it be a guided reading session or staying overnight at a camp. With youth volunteers, none of this would be possible. The year started off with your help leading up to this year's annual school fete. This event is the biggest fundraiser for our school and provides us with all sorts of new benefits, new equipment and learning devices. From the first day of the year to a month post-fete, there's all over the world. Students and parents should be excited waiting for the big day of school. Fundraising activities, stalls, as well as showcasing our school to the wider community. Plus everyone has an absolute ball. It would be nearly as fun and successful if it wasn't for all of your help and help.
As Year 60, we would just like to thank the parent volunteers that assisted majorly with the Parent Awards Known Around program. This program has a huge part in the Year 6 curriculum in which all students learn so much about and around the environment. And how we will forget all helpers who came along to any camp throughout the year from prep to SIG. This was a huge highlight for every student who participated throughout the day or days packed with fun. Thank you to all volunteers on the 5-6 Ride to Real Day. The ride wasn't possible without your help getting there and back. Although there were a lot of tired and sweaty faces, it was all completely worth it. And finally, thank you to everyone that came along to any sporting events or competitions. Without your support and guidance, students wouldn't have the drive to compete at their absolute full potential. In fact, there's so many things we have helped us with. We would be there all day if we were to mention them all. But we thank you all for helping out in some way this year. We have made everything 100 times better, and although some of us, including our cohort of Year 6s, we won't be here to experience next week's activities supported by volunteers. We look forward to our ongoing help in 2020. So once again, thank you.
Well done. Thank you very much to our school captains. I spoke to them the other week about writing a speech and then actually had no involvement at all in what they put together today. They came and shared it with me yesterday afternoon after they collaborated on Google Docs, which I've made through the STEM program, so well done. Thank you. Just reiterating the words of our captains, it's been a big year at Cowes Primary School. There's been so many different things achieved, from student results through to a new playground, to the extension of the Early Learning Centre, and a lot of work around the new gymnasium, which we hope to have here very soon. So just reiterating, today's an opportunity to celebrate and acknowledge your generous contributions to our school for the benefit, most importantly, of the students. You give up a very precious thing when you volunteer, and that is your time, and we know how important time is to some of you. And I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to support our school, our staff, and our students. Thank you very much to our school council members. There are a few of you here today. Brendan Chapman couldn't be with us, but they played an outstanding role in the success of our school throughout 2019. So thank you for them. We have lots of different volunteers mentioned by our student leaders and our school captains. So thank you for all parents who have played a part. There's also a number of community members which support our school. So just noting a few of those now. Thank you very much to the RSL Breakfast Club team who have been led this year by Aileen. So thank you for coming along each Wednesday. Providing a delicious breakfast to our students. Also thank you to Michael and Sue Sherwood, who have been an integral part of their team and offered a lot of support towards our school over recent years. Liz, who's a member of the RSL team, who comes along and helps the Breakfast Club, but has also volunteered to support a number of different initiatives in the school. Sometimes we struggle to get parents for walking excursions down to the local library, and Liz has popped in and volunteered her time for that, so thank you very much. Thank you to Di Jenkins and Steph for their efforts with providing breakfast on Tuesday and Thursday morning through the secondary school kitchen for our students. Big thank you to the men's shed who give up their time to support our students through the elective clubs program. The Phillip Island High School User Group have a huge involvement in our school, and our students are better riders and more active as a result. So thank you very much to all the members of the Phillip Island High School User Group. The Kids Home Mentors, your work with our students doesn't go unnoticed, and you make a positive contribution to their lives. So thank you very much for that. All our canteen volunteers who have assisted Michael with busy Friday lunches, thank you very much for your time. To Ray White and Island Jew Street for their support of our Reading Awards and Values Award. Roger Kirkwood, who's given up a lot of time throughout the year to support our senior school students and other areas of the school in sharing his knowledge of the marine environment and sharing even some of the books that he's published. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to Winnie, who's been a great support with our elections program and our musical pursuits at Cowes Primary School. And all the wonderful volunteers of the Early Learning Centre. I know there's many parents here who have participated in kinder duty and been a wonderful support to Karen, and we thank you for your efforts and contributions to that part of our school as well. And Margaret, I saw Margaret was here. Margaret volunteers. A lot of was actually recently nominated for an award for her contributions to the Learning Centre. So Margaret, congratulations and thank you very much. It takes a community to raise a child, and without your contributions, our school wouldn't be as successful and the students wouldn't receive the experiences that they do. So, on behalf of all the staff and the students, I thank you very much for your contributions. Please put your hands together for yourselves and other people in the room.
Yeah!
And enjoy the morning tea. Thank you.